Coming
Okay.
back to that point where I was shown that movie Into the Wild, and I was
Yeah, Into the Wild. Okay.
proposed by my friend that let's go on a boat and write a book for a
For a
year,
year.
whatever we
For a
feel
year.
like. I called up my dad
That's
that moment.
insane, man. Yeah.
पापा मैं आज से ऑफिस नहीं आऊंगा, मैं जा रहा हूँ एक साल
English,
पता नहीं कितने
English,
साल के.
English.
Oh sorry. Okay, I'll say in Hindi and then I'll tell you what I say in English
Okay.
also because the flavors were in Hindi.
Okay,
मैं आज से
okay.
ऑफिस नहीं आऊंगा, मैं कहीं जा रहा हूँ, पता नहीं कब वापस आऊंगा, मेरे को नहीं रोक सकता, मैंने सोच लिया. In other word, in English, I've decided for a year that I'm going to
This
go
is you
or
saying to your
maybe more.
dad. This is you
Yeah, I
saying to
called
your
him at that
dad.
moment. It was around 10
Okay.
a.m. that time. I was doing that stuff in the morning with my friend, and it was 10 a.m. Finally, I was like, now I'm going. I called him up. I was like, I'm not coming to office today, first of all,
Yeah.
because I had that semi guilt that man, I have to reach office at 10 a.m. and do the stuff that I don't like to do to live in a world that I don't like to live in. So I called him and told him, I'm not coming today. I'm leaving the city. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm just going today. So just be prepared. I did this action out of just fear and anxiety. How will I tell my dad? Like, let's just do it right now out of fear, so that I'm done with it. And anyways, there was a lot of trauma happening at his end, blah blah blah. But then I did it. I went. I left. Literally my family was crying. They're like, "What's wrong with him?" And I'd won some money in poker, by the way, and I had saved some money. And I was feeling confident that I have this money now. I can go on my own, whatever. So I wasn't like that guy who burned money. I actually took the money to go. I needed it. So I went to. So I told my friend, "I'm coming. Let's do this boat thing, but not Goa. We'll go to Kerala." Because Goa things might have gotten a little nasty, and I really wanted a pure trip. Goa
You
is a
did
great
it.
place. There's a lot. Yeah, yeah. Goa is a great place.
Did you write
I
the book?
don't. No, listen. So I didn't write the book, but that boat stuff happened. So I left my home. We went
Hmm.
to Kerala. I told him we're going to Kerala because I want to learn about Ayurveda and our ancient arts. I want to really
Okay.
understand India, and I've researched a lot, and it's really scientific stuff India did in ancient past. I want to bring that back if there is truth
Okay.
to it, and I want to explore it. So we went to
Okay.
Kerala. We went to an ashram called Sivananda Ashram. I cannot
Okay.
forget that day. These are like key moments I'm telling you, which I can't forget, and revisiting them with you. I entered an ashram, a cool
Hmm.
breeze, coconut trees, little river behind me, little hill near the beach in Kerala.
Hmm.
It's called Naya Dam, near a dam with a river and all that.
Hmm.
And I entered the ashram. It was a huge space with really open, breezy little buildings and made with ancient architecture. And I saw people from probably 70 countries around the world, more than 200 people there, more than 70 countries. There are these foreigners doing Bharatnatyam in one corner with perfect form. There's this another foreigner doing juggling with 5 balls. I don't know if human could do that. I saw crazy people doing crazy things and living life to the extreme in a good way. And I realized this is it. This is what I was searching for. This is what I was not getting in Delhi. This is what I didn't believe existed. I saw all these people doing amazing things, creating things, and living their day out of their own will. And I
Hmm.
entered, and they were like, "Okay, this is the form, and this is our schedule here, and you have to do these things to live here." They literally told me 250 rupees to stay. I felt it was a luxury resort. And I had to pay 250 rupees for food, classes, living, everything. So I entered. They're like, "Oh, you have to do yoga twice a year." I was like, "यहाँ रहने के लिए, to live here, I'll do it." I wasn't
Hmm.
there to do yoga. I was there to live that experience and learn Ayurveda. They had an Ayurveda center also there. So I entered and I did my first yoga class. And for the
Hmm.
first time, I felt energized after 1.5 hours of grilling my body and my breath. And I was like, what is this art? How is it making me feel so good? Such deep stretches, good core muscle strengthening, deep breathing. I was like, this makes me feel not high like I did before, but alive and awake in myself. And I want to just run around and explore the world. Something happened inside me. I started seeing more colors and I started just enjoying the company around, more laughter. Everything was just the best. Heaven, bro. Heaven, basically, heaven on earth. I walked out of that class and I decided I'm never going to stop doing yoga for the rest of my life. And I didn't think or take this oath, but subconsciously I saw this
This is what
process
my brother
shifting.
also tells me about yoga, man. That yoga really just makes him feel so good. He's like,
Hmm.
there's nothing, no alcohol, no marijuana, nothing compares to it. It's
Yeah.
just once you start doing it regularly, it takes some time for it to pick up. But once you get the environment right, once you do everything right, then the kind of he actually calls it a high. He says the high that you get from
Mm.
it, like it's like you're constantly high, which means you're
Mm.
constantly just at ease and you're thinking straight and everything is great.
Mm.